And we are live
We
recording to
are
be played
live
back.
recording
Tape
to be
delayed.
played back later. Blah.
Tape delayed. Yeah.
So,
Hey y'all,
welcome.
to Coffee with the Masons.
An evening edition.
We are the Masons, and
I've got water.
I had
over there.
water because I was out doing some yard work, and I was doing a little sweating because love it, loving this day shift. I get home and there's still 3 hours of doggone daylight to play with before you even have to worry about starting to get dark. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. So, honey, what you
Yes,
got going
dear.
on?
I went shopping today.
Ooh, what did you buy? What did you buy?
Baby chickens.
Ooh, how many baby chickens did you buy?
14.
14.
They were on sale. I got 10 of them for $2 a piece and 4 of them for $1.29 a piece. They're like chicken nuggets. Yeah. Chicken nuggets. And I bought some more grape plants. I'm going to plant that as soon as you make me some place to like fence them, like a trellis or something.
14 goddamn chickens, huh?
Yeah.
That's like...
They're little. Oh, and two of them are Polish, so they're going to have that like poof of feathers on top of their head if they live.
I got blamed at work today for spreading the coronavirus.
Why?
Because we have Chinese geese.
Oh,
They said, you started this? I said, well, when I did, it was Corona Light.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
So, he's not working next week.
Yeah, they're closing the plant down for to assess. They have parts in the pipeline that have already shipped that are in transit, but how long will it take for them to get here with us running the jobs per hour that we're running? I figured it was going to be about 2 weeks, but they went ahead and decided to close it next week, and then they're going to reassess at the end of next week, see what it's like.
So we're 3 paychecks away from being penniless.
Penniless.
3.
Penniless. Whoa, it's me. If y'all see me
3.
outside of Walmart with a cup and dark glasses on, I ain't blind, but drop a penny or two in there.
Yep. So that was the news today. First thing we did was pray about it.
Yeah.
I took the truck off the road. That saved $250 over 6 months.
Yeah.
I have cut back on. I'm using toilet paper just for number 2. I'm using family cloth for number 1. That cut back our.
I'm trying to poop at work as long as I can.
Yeah. That cuts back on toilet paper use by 75%.
Yeah. Have to use more paper there though because they have no tread.
Yeah. Cutting back on the animal feed by anywhere from 15 to 20%, and substituting weeds and eggshells and getting the geese on fresh pasture.
Yeah, the geese love to eat the grass anyway, so what we're doing is we're going to keep an eye on it, and I'm going to move them around the yard. I'm doing as little mowing as I can, and then the areas that we're going to be able to move them to, I'm just not going to mow. I'm going to let them take care of that. And I'm going to try, I've got some fence dug out, I've got some posts. I'm going to try and actually extend the pasture that I built for them.
When you're actually going to be making me a
I'm going to make
place to put the baby birds.
I'm going to repair the chicken tractor, and we're going to take the wheels off of them and throw them on some blocks.
Actually, I was thinking about putting it on the outside of the little containment area, and then you can just hook it up through the fence.
I might do that.
Yeah.
And then that'll be another project for next week. I got to put some brake shoes, not pads, shoes on my skinny minivan.
Yeah.
And I don't like doing shoes.
Doing a lot of walking, spending time with the daughter. She's out of work. He's about to be out of work.
I'm coming home in the evenings and just doing a little bit here and there. And I did a little yard work today, and I feel good. And did a little bit of sweating, and we've given it to God. We're not going to worry about it, but doesn't mean I'm not going to think about it. It's probably our last night, our last day coming up tomorrow, and don't know how much sleep I'm going to get tonight, but I am going to be well rested. But
we're cutting back everywhere. I mean, we already lived a pretty frugal lifestyle.
Yeah.
But we're cutting back and anywhere that I can think to cut.
We're warming up too. Our power bills are always lower during the hot months, so that's good.
I'm gonna hang up laundry to dry for the foreseeable future. Try and keep our power bill down, because it's gonna be keep the air conditioner off for April
till we absolutely need
May.
it. But I mean, I do have that little homemade air conditioner. If you really absolutely need anything. It works it's decent.
But we're just trying to be as frugal as possible. I got some cabbage cooking. It was the only fresh vegetable I could get last week, and I'm cooking that up slow in a crock pot. I'll eat it, or the dogs will eat it. We got some beans cooking. I'm going to have rice and beans probably tomorrow. And we're eating a lot of eggs. We're going to start eating tons.
Yeah, with it warming up too, they're
I'm
going to
going
be
to
kicking
eat
up the
so many
production of the
eggs, I'll
eggs
be
too.
laying my own dadgum eggs. That's how many.
I'm not eating one of
We're
those.
taking the goose eggs and cutting the dog food by 20% and feeding that to the dogs. They love it. They love it. Then taking the shells and feeding it back to the chickens so that they
Yeah.
get calcium. They love it.
Yeah.
And
Just eating smaller portions too. We're going to stretch it as long as we have to stretch it. I mean, I can stand to lose a few pounds. So
I feel bad in one respect, not being on the front lines in working.
I really don't
in
think the
acute
front lines
care.
is where you want to be. This stuff is spreading like a wildfire in California. And
I really don't. Not right now.
I think you're better off where you're at. We got a lot of stuff to do
We
here.
don't have
We
health
got the
insurance.
grands. We got the grands that we have to take care of, and they don't need to be exposed to it. So,
Well, we don't have health insurance.
so I didn't tell you something happened at work today.
What happened at work?
So my supervisor, my replan supervisor, he was leaving early before they put me in a queue when they took the other guy out. He said, "I'm going to leave early. I'm asking you to step in and be my backup while I'm gone."
Nice.
Of course, I told him yes. He's from South Africa. He's probably the coolest person I've ever worked for.
Nice.
Yeah, he's been with the company 22 years, and he cares about the people that do the work. So,
Maybe you could
kinda
learn
reminds
something
me
from
of
him
me.
about not being a bull in the
Kind
china
of
shop.
reminds me of me to some extent.
Un poquito.
Mhm.
So, yeah, we don't have health insurance. We can't afford to get sick.
Yeah,
Can't afford it.
we can. I'm taking my wipes into work. I gotta make some more tonight too.
Okay.
I take my wipes into work. I wipe everything down. I use my hand sanitizer. I'm even squirting hand sanitizer on the doorknobs and wiping it off with the wipes. He was, "You carrying that too far?" I said, "As far as I'm carrying it, I don't want to be sick." And then after I did all that, they all come up to me and said, "Hey, let me get a squirt of that hand sanitizer." Everybody
told
was
them no.
walking by. I asked them what they had.
Did you get some?
One guy gave me a Jolly Rancher.
Wow. All right, so that's a couple things we're doing to just tighten our belts. We don't know how long this is going to last. Could be 8 weeks. Could be all year. Could be 18 months. 18 months.
Yeah, could be.
So I don't. If Uncle Sam doesn't step in, we don't know what we're gonna do after 3 weeks. Don't know.
God knows though,
God
so we're
knows.
just gonna rely on him.
Yep.
Don't mean, like I said, it don't mean it won't keep me up at night, but I'm not gonna worry about it. But I'm not gonna be able to not think about it. And so,
Yeah.
we got it. We got it. God's got us. We've given it to Him. Funny thing is, we both prayed separate prayers, pretty much the same thing, asking God, "You look, I'm not gonna worry about it. You know what we need. You know what you want us. So I'll wait on you."
Yeah.
So we're good.
All right. You got a word?
I was gonna tell a story first.
Okay, go ahead.
From
getting
back
dark.
in my past. I used to have this Jeep, right? This is an '05 Jeep Wrangler. First brand new vehicle I ever had in my life. First thing. I'd had it probably a little over 3 years and just paid it off. And we were out at a bar one night, back when I still did the drinking thing. And it was pouring down rain. And it was like a group of 8 of us. And we got ready to leave. And there was these 2 girls and a guy. They wanted to go play in the mud. I said, "Sure, let's go play in the mud." So we went back behind where I lived. And we were throwing mud everywhere, playing in the post. And I pulled up right at the edge of the creek. And just to show them where the creek was. I didn't know how deep it was, but I'd been around it my whole life.
Oh, I know
And
the
then
story.
one of the guys said, "Hey, let's go across." I said, "No, I can't. I don't know what's down there." And all 3 of them kind of coaxed me into it. And they said, "Come on, we can do it. Let's do it." I said, "You know what? Why not?" I drove the dog. I put the thing down in 4 low, threw it in first gear, and off into the creek I went and stopped immediately, flat. Water was that far from the top of the door. They're all going, "What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?" I said, "I don't know about y'all, but I'm getting the heck out of here." So we got out. We were all standing up on top of the Jeep, and one of them called somebody, and we tried to guide him down in there. We finally got him to find us, and got home. 2 days after that, 2 or 3 days after that, every day I went up and tried to get the Jeep out. We couldn't budge it. We pulled it from every angle. Even took cables down there. Couldn't move it. Probably about a month later, because I was going to leave it there. It's paid off. Took the insurance off of it. Said the heck with it. About a month later, I get a call from the county sheriff's department. And said, "We found your Jeep." I said, "No, you didn't. It wasn't lost. I can tell you exactly where it was." She said, "You might want to come down here." So I get in the truck, I drive down there. When I get down there, there's a big, long 18-wheeler flatbed with a track hoe unloading off of it. There's 2 guys in scuba suits, a bunch of guys in suits and ties. The officer that called me, which was a person I went to school with, and another cop. And then one of my buddies, we call him Twinkie. He was down there filming it just so he could put it on YouTube, but I don't think it ever made it. When I pulled into the creek, I pulled in and landed on 2 10-inch gas mains, flat. And when we tried to pull the Jeep back, when it slid back very little bit, the hog head on the front got hung up on the flange. We couldn't move it. So the divers had to go down and check and see if there was any damage, and they used the track hoe to pick it up by the roll bar, set it out of the mud, out of the creek. And I was happy. You know, it's out of the creek. About 2 weeks later, I got a bill from South Carolina Electric and Gas for $2,371 for the track hoe, the divers, and everything. So, if you ever out there four-wheeling, you pull up to a creek,
don't do it.
Don't drive in. Don't do it. I never did pay SCNG, though. Yeah. True story.
So basically, you're a dumbass.
How long have you known me?
Yeah.
I do have a Bible verse, though.
Good. We need one after that story.
Where did it go? Where did it go? Oh, I just had it. Okay. So, this is very true when you come to paying taxes, stuff like that. This is one I remember right here. And Jesus answering said unto them, render to Caesar the things that are Caesar's, and to God the things that are God's. So, there you go. So, hope y'all enjoy the video. Remember, like, share, subscribe. If you don't like, there's a button for that too, but still share, subscribe.
Leave a comment.
You want to leave a comment?
Tell him he's an idiot.
Tell me I'm an idiot. You know.
Ask me why I'm still with him.
She's special. Yeah. All right.
I got you one. The two are one flesh. That's why. That's why.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, I can tell that story tomorrow.
Man shall leave his mother and father and cleave to his wife, and the two shall become one flesh. So therefore, there are no more twain.
In our darkest hours last summer, when he was out of control, people everywhere were telling me to divorce him. And I really felt convicted, absolutely convicted of the Spirit, as much as I was convicted to go buy chickens today, because you never know when you're going to not be able to buy anymore.
She sent me pictures.
God was like, I'm not releasing you yet from your vows. You're not done yet. Just wait on me. See what I do. Wait on me. And I will have to say, I'm awful glad I did.
Here we are.
And I still love this man. Don't like him sometimes.
Even the grandbabies love me better now. Well, one of them does.
Yeah. So, thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe.
What do you mean? They both do.
Blah.
No,
yeah, hit the button.
Don't make me hit you with some Jesus in front of these wonderful people.
Hit the button.
Bye, guys. Love you, and be prepared next week. We'll probably be flooding y'all with some videos.
Oh, jeez.
Peace out.
Bye.